So this might be a silly question, but do either of these teams have a captain, if you will, someone who you
Um,
know will lead them?
I would say in terms of leadership and in terms of making shots, if we're not taking the command label or like the captain label, we're gonna
Yeah.
have maybe Lizard calling shots in his probably a little bit intoxicated state.
Oh well.
And otherwise, I
Okay.
would assume maybe Kinoko or Tentacle doing the
Yeah,
vocal part
Kinoko
on the
is
other team.
possible because I did all the scheduling with him.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're putting captain aside. We're like going through the vocal aspect, like who's gonna run by the strats mid match and stuff.
Mhm.
That said, we're kicking it off. Two supports, three assaults versus three assaults, a recon, and a support. I couldn't even finish, and Waha already got Rusher.
Good lord.
Quick toss in the shop area that we just mentioned. One that I call less likely to be part of the action. It's becoming a bloodbath.
Well, Jinrai pays them back here with 2 dead. Ostrikatsa and Waha. Alas, alas.
Well, people tried to get a hold of the basement here, and it really didn't work out. The basement
Yeah.
is probably one of the interesting places to consider as well. It has a really strong leverage here. Quick trades now happening out.
Oof. And that leaves Zombie and Lizard versus Kinoko. Down to half health. Oh. Everything goes no.
Tentacle going down. It's now down to Kanoko, who swapped the weapons to an unsuppressed Jide instead of the Sedar Carbine. The shotgun might not be too good in this location. Good decision to pick up the ghost instead, considering there's a lot of glass blocking him.
Yeah, but he's not gonna make it.
Well, it's hardly impossible to stop them. What a first entry. We're already going to have 2 corporals on the board with the first round ghost cap. Speed, not necessarily always equals wise. Leave your spawn too early, leave your spawn too fast, leave the ghost behind you. Clear the place. And just to add insult to injury, there's another kill for another point on that corporal. Sitting on top of the board.
Yeah, look at that. Still though, this NSF could still turn this. This
For
isn't a
sure.
death sentence.
I mean, we're talking about corporals. We're not talking about sergeants or even lieutenants. Early on, the ghost cap is definitely not that devastating, but later on, it could be proving a little bit problematic.
It's just a bloody nose. We'll see.
Not a broken one.
Now Muffin Dono has the NSF ghost here. Oh, no he does not. Oh dear, and then he eats a bullet. Russia, what did you do?
It seems like the ghost carrier and the people that seem to have tried to move with the ghost were not aligned at all. See, Wahaha and another companion in the basement completely off sync from the ghost, now closing in on the action, which turned into an absolute bloodbath around it in the parking.
Kinoki sees... Oh! And there's the trouble he was expecting.
The ghost is going to be the center of interest here. The grenade coming in, landing right on top of that piece of equipment, followed by a smoke.
Waha here is trading grenades.
The absolute laydown of utility. Everybody wants a piece of that ghost. Everybody wants a piece of that upper torso just laying around. If anything is one of the hottest pieces right now, it's not the players, but that one robo just laying there.
Yes, well, the one robo whispers secrets. So, you know. Oh! And Waha flanks and murders Gunfather and Zombie. Leaving poor Merit with 16 hit points and, well, a dim future.
Well, Merit is in a really bad spot here. I mean, there's no way to really get out there. Instantly called out with how Kinoko's aiming at that. There's no chance he will get away.
What remains for him now is a blaze of glory, I say.
Well, if he's going to do that, he may as well take 1 or 2 people out, or he's going to play it smart and play in a position that's hard to push, trying to hold back and get a tie-in. Tie's currently favored Jinrai, so that's the wisest choice he could make. Then again, he's trying to creep in on a ghost, trying to prevent something here that may not see much reason. And again, the ghost also barely moved.
Ah, and then it's over.
With how passively they were playing the ghost, it would have been better to just wait it out, because they really didn't seem to care to get away from that position.
Well, they knew what they wanted.
And they got what they willed. Well, the lineups have changed. NSF is going to be more aggressive. The supports have been dropped. The assaults have been swapped in. We're going to see a very explosive side of things from them pretty soon.
Let's hope so. I wonder what's going on in their comms right now.
I would say that probably NSF is a little bit more concise and clean. We don't know how much banter is going to go down in Renruka considering their state, but they seem to at least be making calls in some shape or form.
Yeah, they're edging down the sides here. Jinrai sees the basement.
Marking's going to trade the first few shots.
Oh,
A very strong
yes.
position by Wahaha here, trying to counter what has happened out in parking. Tentacle already evening out the field. We're going to have an encounter directly at the truck.
Oh,
The Nate not connecting source engine at its finest. Wahaha, just no worries about it coming in.
and Rusher dying to Muffin Dono. Oh dear, a headshot. You can't do much about that.
BONK is completely circling around the parking lot, trying to get flagged out by a support here from the basement.
But no,
From both
Waha comes in.
angles. They had complete control of parking coming from both sides. That one support just sitting out close to the spawn, trying to get a hand on the ghost here, but it's too late.
So it goes. That was a brutal flank.
If there's trades, they're quick and swift. I like to see that. What I also like to see is what BONK is doing here. They circled in on a parking lot holding 3 different angles, making it very easy to call out that, the main action of interest is not currently utilized by Renruka. Very good play right here.
Yeah. They knew what they were doing. This time, though, it's Renruka's turn. Open.
Well, we will see. They got one sergeant they got to fight against, and they're now 2 privates behind against the corporals that, BONK has established.
But
Small change of firepower.
But Zombie is 2 tiny points away from a sergeant himself, I think. We'll see.
Zombie also instantly goes down. Traded weapons, only having a Jide silence, which really didn't help him against Wahaha here.
No, I don't imagine it did. In the meantime, yeah, Russia takes it. And merit from Muffin Dono. Oh dear.
It seems like they're quickly trying to seize hold of Shop. Shop really close connected to the alleyway that Kinoko's sitting in. We might get a really hairy set of fights. Wahaha's coming in from the opposite direction here, trying to pincer in on the movement. Not sure where the nade is going here. Oh, that is a smoke. Interesting.
Okay. And then, oh, he knows something. Oh dear. Someone had
Wow.
heard him. Yeah.
Interesting choice of strategy here, picking up the 2 smoke grenades he found off of the dead support, trying to use them to distract and then push through the smoke to catch him off guard. It's not likely that they seemed ill-prepared, though, simply taking them apart.
It was a good play, though. It just didn't work out.
The ghost is quickly moving towards the cab zone.
Kinoko.
Lamfada having big technical problems here, just lagging and lagging. The packet loss is real.
Kinoko takes him out, but Lizard is on the job.
Oh. Jinrai evening out the board. We're going to have a 2v2 here, or a 2-2 in terms of points. Lamfada, like I said, had technical issues here. They're not really calling a pause yet. So, I'm not too sure what's going on. Even though ping-wise it seems fine, so it might just be network choke.
I suppose anything is possible.
BONK instantly in the possession of the ghost. They learned from their first round mistakes. They're using the intel, trying to call shots early, trying to get the intel early.
Oh, and Lizard in there with that sneaky jetpack.
They only have one rushing utility here, but the rushing utility really is not moving into the ghost players either.
No, but then again, he doesn't have to. Not yet.
Well, passive dead high gameplay is always welcome. A quick trade already happening, 4 to 4 players. It seems like the death pack might come into swing any moment now. If
Oh, and it
the
just
bait is
does.
taken.
Muffin Donor picks it up and... yeah. Let's see now.
Playing a little game of cat and mouse. The grenade catching Rusher in a very unfortunate angle there.
Oh! And Tentacle finishes Lamfada with 1 to the head.
Lizard is following up, helping out BONK with a nice team kill. Perfectly placed dead pack, taking him out of commission.
Oh, Lizard. Oh, no.
I am not sure what is going on here, and I'm not sure what the console is about to say. Lizard going for one last attempt to take at least 1 or 2 lives. The explosion really probably a bit more of a dampener on this round, as the Ghost Carrier was easily able to call that out.
Bad luck.
Bad luck, or maybe intended sabotage? Only one way to find out. Post-match interview, here we come. That said, 3 sergeants, 2 corporals against full stacked corporals. Still not too bad of a difference, but that means they're going to definitely have to face MXs, which they can even out playing support. Speaking of support, it seems like BONK once again has swapped to 2 supports to kind of be the backbone of the team. The Ghost laying a bit more central in the East alley this time.
Oh, wow, here immediately traders. Oh dear, oh dear. Waha falls immediately to Stone Lizard.
I don't think Stone Lizard is what we're looking at here.
Well, Master Katsu finishes him off, whatever he was, stoned or otherwise.
That said, the Ghost is once again a point of interest. Everybody's just carefully dangling around it this time, once again just keeping their eyes on it. Nobody can keep their eyes off that piece of equipment in one shape or form. It's a running theme. Then again, a very valid strategy. Small maps require a choke point to be formed, and I think the Ghost is the only place to be a surefire spot. And it's just going to keep on giving. This match already piping hot, 3 versus 3 in terms of points. Who will take the first map? Will anyone take the first map? A tie is in question, which means we're going to have a 3rd map for granted.
And that's when it gets exciting. I must say, it is refreshing to see teams who are evenly matched.
Well,
oh, no, Stone Lizard jumps a grenade there. He's not having it. But suddenly Waha comes along and oh my! Did you see that?
That was a very good way to end your tree with a post-death explosion. And Zombie equals it out too.
That rush right there was worthy of a recon.
Muffin is doing something very interesting here. He split away from the team, drawing all the attention to him in the basement.
A risky strategy.
It seems like now they're slowly following into the basement behind, but only one of the 2 players. I like this a lot. Asynchronous Ghost gameplay can be vital. If people are focused on that little blip moving underground, you can place a player upstairs and catch them. But it sadly didn't really work per se. So it's down to the basement to settle this one out.
Now Zombie, Bot, Rusher, and Merit here. No, they're not moving in. They're just keeping an eye on it. Oh, wait, hang on. Never mind that. Here
Tentacle
comes Merit.
Laying the groundwork. If I was Muffin, I would get the intel and swap the gun that's right behind him at the stairs. Interesting choice to pull out the grenade. That's his only firepower. It's nearly as if he hurt me, though, picking up that MX, and they're good to fire.
And in the meantime, Merit is... I was about to say he was closing in, but no.
It seems like a lot of wind is taken out of the sails in this round. Everybody just manifesting their position or trying to find a little bit of a poking point. You know, like a little pin needle to shove him aside.
Oh dear. All you need
it
is
seems
one.
Like the Muffin is taking it again. In this case, it's interesting because Tentacle, I think it's the first time holding the Ghost. Muffin was the token Ghost caller the entire time. It seems brief, knowing that Merit is sitting at the end of the stairs, now falling back. We might actually get our first tie. Muffin is trying to go for it, though. He's taking the long route.
Yeah,
the scenic route.
And Tentacle is pushing up the stairs here with an MX to hand. Merit, though. Oh, he's... far back. Oh, drawing fire.
Tentacle is doing the right thing. He's trying to catch him. Muffin trying to come in from the other side. Yes, you got to look that way, not the other. If you really want to catch him, if you want to do it. You didn't do it, though. You didn't give him the chance to have a last firefight in time.
Wasn't having it.
Well, it's interesting to say, though, this tie does not favor anyone. We're going strong on both teams, and everyone is almost equal in firepower. Everybody has a recon. And, oh
dear.
Okay, it seems like there was a little hiccup there, but it wasn't drastic. Tentacle right back in the action. We got a support, a recon, 3 assaults against a support, a recon, and 3 assaults. This truly is a mirror match, not only in score but classes, and maybe even skill.
They certainly seem equal to match skill-wise. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in this position at this moment. Now, let's see here. Master Katsa has half an eye on the parking lot's entrance here and half an eye on the ghost by the corridor. Oh.
Tentacle is very, very daring here, so close to a grenade spot that could take him out of commission alongside a friend or two if they're too close. Trying to give the intel here, trying to cross over or maybe go into shop.
Oh, there's the grenade! But no, it catches no one. And in the meantime, Merritt
In the meantime,
pushes
Lizard
ahead.
is coming up from behind and he's trying to take names.
Oh dear! Yeah, Master Katsa did try to run defense there at the back, but no, too little too late.
Oh my lord, Lamfada taking Merritt yet again. Merritt just being the subject of explosions of friendlies.
Poor Merritt.
He truly is the Kenny of the team. What is going on?
I imagine he
Merritt.
might have I imagine he might have a thing or two to say.
It seems like
Knows.
Lamfada is even celebrating that grenade. Maybe not the right thing to do, but I mean, admirably so, it was on point.
Zombie to run the defense. And he takes out Waha.
This is going to be a tough defense from both sides. And it was not even enough to take on Muffin.
No, it was not.
If you're really in that corridor and you see the ghost carrier in hand like closing in, you know you're in for a rough time. And I think the suspense of not knowing who comes first is probably the highest factor of problem here. Merritt is
Merritt,
pleading.
Yeah. Making an honest request here in the chat to his teammates. Kindly stop exploding me. Let's see now if they take it to hand, or if they pay his honesty with, well, more explosions.
It seems like we're having an interesting trade going on here. Wahaha being the man in question with that lieutenant gun tossed off to their recon. Muffin is going to go in piping hot. AA-12, AA-13 in hand. No, I didn't say the license, man.
Oh, in the meantime, downstairs, Lizard takes down Master Katsa, and Tentacle trades in. Oh dear.
Trying to form a gap here. It's quickly shut down. That AA is still in play, and it might come in handy. Muffin sneaking down the corridor, trying to find an opening. One shot as a warning fired off, and he's moving into the truck.
That truck is going to. Oh dear! There we go!
That AA-13 might not even see the light of day if Rusher is not going to be fallen by that.
He has to hurry now.
Oh, it
Rusher's
is
seen him engaging at long range.
Toss. Muffin, so used to assault, tried to pull out a dead pack thinking it's a grenade until he saw that weird rectangular thing pop up in his hand.
And
Quickly chucking that back in the pocket.
And what is he going to do? Crouch behind the blue and with 2 hit points to spare.
Ooh, he's drawing fire. But Rusher doesn't care, he won't budge. He's just falling back further and further. And if I was Muffin, I would not take the chance. Do not take that ghost. That is such a bad idea. You have 2 health, you have a gun in hand. If anything, I would try to catch him off guard. And you're about to faceplant into him too. So just be on your guard. Rusher, be on your guard as well. Whoever takes this is...
Oh my!
Well, when I said that firepower might make the difference, it really did. Rusher had a really good chance here, and it would have been well deserved with that idea, but it seems like the AA just doesn't care and is once again the fire that melts the ice cream.
The AA said no, and so it was.
NSF is now having a considerable lead, 2 rounds in the lead. Ties are not in question anymore at this point, and now we have 2 lieutenants that are stacked against the 3 sergeants and 2 corporals.
Indeed.
Oh my lord, I'm just looking at the classes, and we got 3 recons on NSF going in. This might be a speed round before we even know it.
This is going to be satisfying for those of us who are fans of good recons. Now Waha here with a shotgun through the office towards the truck. Let's see here. Oh, he cloaks immediately and the area.
Master is taking the face first approach, and it seems like Merritt is paying back Lamfada. Lamfada not after nice Nate. Maybe Merritt had enough. Maybe Merritt decided this is the point where I step in, Lamfada. I had enough of you. And alongside that, we have a bloodbath out in the parking and the East Alley. The shotguns are popping left and right. There were at least 5 shotguns in play by all the recons and all the assaults involved. An absolute hail of buckshot and maybe slugs raining down into the parking lot, leaving their marks on blood and gore.
Indeed, I think I saw Waha take at least 3 of them, though, before he went down. 3! Good lord.
The NSF is manifesting their control on this map. Not only the firepower, but the points are speaking in the favor, and it might be looking pretty grim. To be fair, this was Bonkeraz's pick, so we will see what the second map will bring if this will actually be put right into the pack.
Renruka's pick.
Oh, it was
Russia
Renruka?
here Russia here opens up with 2 destructions. Waha and Rocky warmly, kindly.
It seems like Domro announcing it as Renruka's pick was heard by Renruka themselves, just laying in with 4 kills lead.
Oh
Thank
dear.
you for the correction there, by the way. I keep messing up the picks. I'm sorry about that.
Well. Now, even if Genrai does win this, BONK on NSF could still pull it off. At least Genrai didn't go quietly into that good night.
Well, I mean, right now,
Oh,
Kinoko's pulling out the Kyla. 6 bullets in hand to take them all, but it is not enough. And of course, it's not enough with how they closed in. Waha seems actually kind of hurt what went down, but maybe that hurt of morale is what Renruka needs. What also Renruka needs is an equalized firepower, and they got exactly what they wanted. This might be the turning tide. We're not done yet.
If this goes well for Genrai, or even if it doesn't, they have Rusher to thank for this chance.
They're going in strong. This is going to be interesting to see. I want to see who's clashing first.
Rusher's in control of the Ghost.
Ooh.
The A13 is already speaking justice. Muffin Dono is down.
Such a well-placed shot there, too. This shopping area is getting so much love. Merritt just following up. The second kill going in. Shopping area is dangerous, and they know it.
Yes. Yes, they do. If Tentacle didn't, he knows it now.
Is this the moment where BONK just took a hit in morale and is falling apart? They don't get the entry they had the previous rounds. They keep getting dropped on or direct firefights that do not work in their favor. And there once again is a 1 versus 5 situation. Master is going to be in the shops. Shopping tour gone wrong for sure. So much blood and gore, so many weapons and dead people surrounding him.
You can say that again.
It is indeed a dead mall.
Father is closing in though, but no! He takes one to the knee.
If he's wise, he's going to try to pick up the AA behind him, but he just leaves it in the dust.
And then Rusher dusts him. It is over.
Renruka really trying to catch up here, and they're really showing that they're not down and out. What a first map. If this evens out again to a 6-6, the last rounds are going to be fire. They're going to be straight up fire. You're going to be thrown into a pit of everybody wanting to take it all or nothing.
Absolutely.
And this is just the first map.
Whatever will the second map be like? Oh, this is going to be good. Let's see now. Waha peeking ahead here in the truck. But no, Masters
just out there.
Unfortunately, Rusher shot him down quickly. I guess he didn't want a repeat of that. Oh, does he hear the footsteps? Waha is already in the enemy side of the parking lot here. Peeking out from behind the cars. But no, it's quiet. Quiet for the moment.
Muffin is keeping an eye out to the main area, the parking. It seems very, very abandoned though. Everybody's just kind of drawn away from the big areas. Everybody holding out in the alleyways. Wahaha trading with zombie post, death grenade. Muffin's shots just following up. Tentacle trying to seal the deal, but it's not over. It's Rusher we're talking about. Rusher is known to be taking names in the weirdest of spots. Just Renruka having a lot of kills under his belt.
He needs to take some serious names now. No.
There's one thing that worked for him this time, it was the ghost, which Muffin has eyed from afar with the SRS, knowing what he wanted to do. Rusher following to Tentacle, he took one last kill before.
Wahaha is not pleased here.
Jinrai still has a chance to tie it out. The next 2 rounds, if fallen into Jinrai's hands, mean a third map. There is no overtime. Reminder, there is no overtime. Matches can tie. This is going to be tight and intense. We got so many recons and assaults this round. Well, not this round, this map, I mean. Supports seem to be the least favorable class, which is odd.
Rusher kicks himself over by Dome, Master Katsa. Kinoko immediately pays Jinrai back by downing Rusher.
Wow, just following up, taking one of the mercs out. Is this going to be really tight? But it's not over yet, considering that we still got Zombie, who's been holding this ground a lot, and Merit, who's not been team fragged. Strong firepower.
And then Waha too, leaving Kinoko and Muffin Dono to wonder what the devil happened.
Muffin was considering a grenade.
Oh, and that is
Still
brave by
considering
Kinoko, attempting to engage with draw fire with a Tachi here. But no, the Tachi then will not save him as he picks up the ghost again. And Muffin Dono is dead. Left reeling with 14 hit points.
An absolute rain of MX gunshots from Jinrai's side, trying to take apart Muffin from 3 angles. Merit having the finisher right here. It seems like Kanako with the AA is down by himself, but it doesn't matter. The AA instantly on point blank range is taking off of that little head. And we have one last round. Will we get a tie, or will BONK actually get their bearings and finish it up? I don't even know what to say at this point.
BONK is close enough to victory now to be able to touch it, feel it, taste it. But Jinrai can still, Renraku can still pry victory from them here.
No, not Renraku. It might be half-half, but this is still Renruka's team.
Ah, yes, of course. What was I thinking? Renruka, my apologies.
Or should I say Wahaha versus Rusher? Because right now the Mercs are absolutely killing it. Both teams' Mercs might have been the blessing, but also the curse to each other. The manifest of both teams is so strong.
Well, the concrete ceiling just saved Waha there from an ugly grenade to the face. He's peeking over to see his assailant. Does he sense who it is?
The manifestation in the alley here. East Alley is pretty much all Renruka. The turf war as they're being circled in. They're giving up a lot of map control.
Oh, and we started the train. Every tentacle downstoned. And then it won't be quite too long. Nope.
Rusher might be the wild card here. Oh, but Wahaha is already taking the names before Rusher can make a play.
It does look like he has sealed the deal here for
Renruka. The ghost is in play. This means really bad news, and I think this is almost 100% sealed. Zombie's going in the last stand, but it doesn't matter. BONK is moving.
Come on.
BONK is moving. The ghost is moving. It's too late. The support cannot make this distance.
Alas and alack. Oh!
And nearly as I was to say, the support is too slow. I see that they are about to clash. A 6-8 map for BONK.
It seems the sentiment is clear here. Both teams agree that this was a good show.
What turned into 60-40 for Renruka was a 60-40 for BONK in terms of percentage. It seems like my predictions have drastically changed, by which I mean a difference of 10% on each team. But still, this was Renruka's map. Their home play has been shattered, and they're now playing against the home team on Threat Plate.